Hello everybody, and it is the G-Man from GTV. We're doing the first ever GThreads of 2017. I hope you guys have had a beginning of a good year this year, and we won't say too much about 2016 because we lost a lot of good people at the very end of 2016 too. 2016 was a bit of rough stuff, but overall I had a good year, and we're moving on to 2017 where big things are happening for GTV. I've had a little bit of time to start plotting out stuff, and for sure we're going to get our first side series, Get Baked with G-Man, the cooking show, and that's going to be out soon. I'm trying to pitch a sale device so I can have a show on there, and it's going to be incredible. Let's go ahead and hit the news for the GThreads. Let's talk about the Super Bowl, the Patriots versus Falcons. What a crazy game, because the Falcons were killing it, and then the Patriots were like, nah, this ain't going to go down like that. I think Lady Gaga's killer performance, by the way. I think Gaga, with her awesome hits of the past and stuff, just raised the Patriots from the ashes and made them do really well. Also, a bunch of awesome trailers got dropped. We've seen trailers for these movies, but we've had new trailers like Logan, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tell No Tales, which that's going to be a bit of a weird one. I think they're all dead. Or something, I don't know, but it looks good. Transformers, the new one, the fifth one, the one that Michael Bay said he was going to retire after this movie, from the Transformers movies. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, that's going to be incredible. And Baywatch. Those are some of the trailers that got dropped last night. Let's go ahead with some music stuff. Speaking of Gaga and her crazy self. We got some tour announcements and tour rumors. The tour announcements that have gotten dropped within the last week, including today, currently as of Monday, we have Memphis May Fire, Sliler, I might have pronounced their name wrong, I'm sorry guys, Blessed Fall, Color Morale are going on tour during the spring. We have a date, as of NC has a date. Rise Against, Deftones, and Thrice announced a tour together today, and they will have 2 dates in North Carolina, Raleigh and Charlotte, and that's going to be during the summer. Also, a couple days, I think it's a couple days before that tour in North Carolina, but Muse, 36 Mars, and Paris are going on tour together. So be sure to check out those flyers, check out those bands, like them on Facebook, and check out the tour dates if you don't live where I live, clearly. The rumored ones are Day to Remember, Pierce the Veil, and Beartooth, with Wage War opening. Holy crap. Who's playing Warped Tour this year, guys? Metallica, Volbeat, and Avenged Sevenfold are rumored to also go on tour in the summer, which is crazy. Charleston, South Carolina, they have a rock fest hosted by their local radio station. I think it's 98.3 or something identical to that. 98 Rock, for sure. But it's a 98 Rock Charleston Rock Fest with Day to Remember, Avatar, Crown the Empire, Gemini Syndrome, Red Sun Rising, and Issues. I'll be sure that if I go to that like I plan to, there will be some GTV coverage, because that is a pretty good melting pot of a rock festival, for sure. The last part of my news, I'm going to cover WrestleMania 33, because we haven't even talked about everything since probably Survivor Series or a little bit afterwards. The rumored card for WrestleMania 33 as of now, depending on the injuries of Seth Rollins and Undertaker, we have for the Universal Championship, Goldberg and Brock will be fighting, which kind of leaves us in question what's going to happen to KO. Bray versus Orton for the WWE Championship. That leaves what's going to happen to Cena, but we're getting to that one, actually. Raw's Women's Championship would be divided between Charlotte and Bayley and Sasha and Nia Jax. Roman and Undertaker, Big Dog versus Big Dog. A little bizarre, but we can go with it. KO versus Jericho. The best friends are breaking up, and they're about to fight at WrestleMania, the biggest stage of them all. AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon. That's another interesting one on the card. AJ Styles is going to fight his boss. That's interesting. Cena, Bella versus Miz and his hot smoking wife, Maurice, or whatever her name is. That's a weird one, but especially since Cena, made a big name for himself at Royal Rumble, tying up with Ric Flair. Big Show and Shaq, and also the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. So WrestleMania looks like it could be pretty awesome this year. That's all the news I got for you guys today, and until we see each other again, GTV GThreads. This is the G-Man, and I'm out.